Hello. I thought I would do this live. We are going to be doing a food check on everyone. I fed all the new guys last night. Um, so I'm looking to check to see if they have eaten what I've given them. I'm pretty sure some of them have. The first one that we're going to check is the Porcolatheria regalis. Check me out. The Indian ornamental, who's called Zuzu. Zuzu. Zuzu was the only one who had not come out of their tubey thing. So I encouraged it last night, and Zuzu went for a run up and down my arm. This was before I read that these are considered to have one of the worst bites in spider keeping, and then can hospitalise you for up to 3 weeks with intense pain. So I think that'll be the last time that Zuzu is going for a run on my arm. I don't intend to like handle my spiders, but like if they accidentally run on me, that's what happens. So right, I know where Zuzu is. Zuzu is hiding under their glass. I do not see a fly, so I'm going to assume that fly has been eaten. Eaten good. So Zuzu has eaten. Yay! Not interested in eating me. Olivia, I'm just going to check from the outside because I just put crickets in and yeah, they're gone. So she's had them. I don't always have to take the lids off, and I try not to if I don't have to, because then it's not disturbing them. So this is the Pamphobetus SP Machala. It's the Colombian purple starburst, who is just incredibly beautiful. They got 2 crickets last night. They're called Opal. I decided it was a girl, and she's called Opal. The reason being, anyone who's British will get this, right? Starburst. Starburst used to be called Opal Fruits. Opal Fruits was a much better name. Listen to it. Opal Fruits. Opal Fruits. It's a great name. Starburst, nah. So, yeah. I gave her 2 crickets last night. There she is. Don't know how well you can see. I don't want to tilt the box too much. This was one that I happened to have in the house. I know it's not the most suitable enclosure for it. I'd rather have something a little bit taller. Not much, but just like a little bit, so I could pack it more with substrate to give us some burrowing room. But this was just something that I did happen to have in the house. And after yesterday us unboxing, I realised that the little box was far too small, this one. I went and I grabbed this and I quickly put some holes in it. I didn't need to cover it with mesh because it's quite big and it'd be feeding crickets, so there's no chance of them getting out. But yeah, it's going to do for now until I find her a better enclosure. I'll probably change her once she molts. But yeah, this is what's gonna do for now. There she is. I don't know how well you can see it below my finger there. It's quite moist, so there's a bit of what's it called? You know when your brain just refuses to work. Steam, condensation. That's it. Yeah, there's a bit of condensation on the inside of the lid and around the sides. But there she is. She's absolutely gorgeous, just so beautiful. I love her, love her. So this is the new curly hair, the Brachiopelma albopilosum nicaraguan, the true form. And this is Momo. And I didn't really mean to have one called Zuzu and one called Momo. But the reason that they're called Momo is just because they were so cute. when they'd come out of their little thing, and it reminded me of Momo from Avatar, from like Last Airbender. So, oh, there we go. Right, it's already buried itself. Don't know how well you can see if I just right there. That is Momo. Curly hairs are burrowers. They burrow, and they like to live underground like a womble. So that's where Momo is, and I don't see a fly. I'm going to take the lid off to check because I know that they're underground, so it's not going to disturb them. Yeah, they've eaten their fly. So well done, Momo. Well done. What a good Momo. I know that they don't understand me talking in a cutesy voice to them. This is just for me. It's just for me. Right. So this is the absolutely gorgeous Phomictopus SP green, who I have named Marley because they're from the West Indies. This, I found out, does have a common name. The giant bird-eating spider. Great. Right, I don't know where Marley is. Oh, there they are. There they are. Right in the middle. Right in the middle there. Next to the glass and the plant. I do not see a fly. I think they've eaten it. I'm just going to do a quick check. Sorry. I don't like disturbing them. Yeah, they've... Well done, Marley. Well done. I hope you like jamming too. Right. So then we've got the tarantulas marinus red colourform tea clan. The reason that they're called Clancy is because, oh, there they are under the glass. You should be able to see. Maybe between this and like this, that's where Clancy is. So they're called Clancy because OBTs are angry little things, and this is a red colour form. So what's angry and red? Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob SquarePants. He is an angry red thing. So he's voiced by Clancy Brown, who is a very, very famous voice actor. He's been in hundreds of millions of films. He's a very talented man. Really love Clancy Brown. So this is why the OBT is called Clancy, because he's named after Clancy Brown. So yeah, and I believe Clancy has also eaten their fly. Well done, newbies. High five, high five, high five, high five, high five. Well done, everyone, for eating, because, like, it means you're good boys and girls. We'll just check the others as well, because I try to make sure that everyone has food. Right, so this is Vanellope, and I can see a fly wandering around in her box, so that's okay. That's okay. Then we have Ralph the bee Hamori, the Mexican red knees. And I can see Ralphie. There's little Ralphie next to his piggy. And I don't see a fly. I do not see a fly. Anyway, I'm just going to do a lid check. I think he's had it. And Ralphie's bum is looking, well, decidedly female. But Ralphie's bum's looking quite big and round and shiny. So Ralphie might be looking to molt at some point. I don't want to hedge my bets. It's something that will eventually happen. I know this to be true. So then we've got the Bumba Cabocla, the Brazilian redhead, which is Pedro, who is under the ground. I think Pedro has eaten, I think. Yeah, it's still under his glass, so he's okay. Tony, my little baby. I love you, Tony. I love you so much. And there we go. Let's take a look. Where is my Tony? Tony, 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 Tony. Ah, right. Tony's in his glass. I can see there. And, no. The fly is at the top of the enclosure. That's okay, Tony. You can eat whenever you like because you're just a good boy. And then we've got the grammar stola pull creeps, the Choco Golden Knee, Pepper. I do find actually that naming them individually does help me to remember keeping and struggling a bit with the Latin names. This is a generally, I think, a good thing. Label the tubs with the species, the common name, and then their actual name, and then you'll continue to sort of link these in your mind. So when I think pepper pull creeps, pepper pull creeps, so like that's what's been helping me with these. So I would recommend it. Right, I can see Pepper, and I can see her fly. Pepper, you must be due to shed at some point because your bum is so shiny. So big and shiny. Like Jennifer Lopez. I don't mean Jennifer Lopez is shiny. I mean, she's got a big butt. Well, that's not enough, so she's proud of a big butt. Right, so that is everyone checked. Interesting. All the noobs have eaten. Very happy. If anyone is curious about my sling setup, it's very cheap. These food tubs, they come in a pack of 4, 2 tall ones, 2 half-size ones. There's nothing in this, by the way. 2 half-size ones for £1. So you get 4 tubs for £1. This mesh, like the blue mesh, they're just pencil cases from Asda. It's £1. It's a big mesh pencil case you find on the stationery aisle. I use a rotary tool, which is really cheap. You can get a rotary tool for about a tenner. And drilled some like little holes in the side with the rotary tool, which means that the edges are quite smooth instead of using like a drill. And then I've got a hot glue gun. You can get them really cheap. You can get them for like a £5 or less. And like covered the holes with the mesh so that when I put the little flies in, because the slings are on the little fruit flies, the fruit flies could crawl through these holes. So that just, it stops the fruit flies from escaping. This plant thing is, it's part of a big one. Where is it? It's the second one of these I've got. Naturalistic Flora. It's washable. It's bendable. It comes in a really big thing. And then what you can do is just pull little individual ones off to get these. And for the slings, I think these are perfect because it gives them something to crawl around. And they like it. They do. They really like it. Now, I've got the clear shot glasses, which are light as anything. These were like a pack of 50 from Asda. Again, a pound. All in all, it only cost me about £1 to make one of these. If like I tot up all the ingredients, including like the hot glue and everything like that, it's about £1 to make it. And it takes about between 5 and 15 minutes. So I've got a bunch of these still spare. Because I made so many of them. Because I wasn't sure what slings I was going to get. So yeah, that's a really easy way of doing it. If you don't want to be dropping like a tenner on sling enclosures, like specialist ones, buy the ingredients and you can make your own. I just like these food tubs because I like that they've got bright, colourful lids. I like that they're tall enough for me to add air holes, and I can adapt the substrate to the spider. And I like that I can stack them. I don't try to stack them any higher than 4. 4 is about sorry, 3. 3 is about the most I'm comfortable with stacking them. So, I mean, like, let's look here. I've got 9 spiders, like, there. That's 9 spiders. That doesn't really take up much room at all. So, yeah, I'm really happy with this kind of setup. Opal will be getting a new enclosure at some point, but I'm not in a rush. I'm okay with what she's got. These tubs are a bigger version of these, also in Asda. These are £2 for 4. It does say these are like a full litre tub. I don't have any spare of these because I've been using them for food and things instead of spiders. But yeah, these are quite good. I'm not sure if I'm going to upgrade Opal to one of these or something different. Zuzu, who is an arboreal, will be getting a more suitable arboreal enclosure, but not in a particular rush to change them over right now because they're very small right now, so they've got enough room. But yeah, like, so I'll get one. It's just I'm not rushing to do it. Probably in the next couple of weeks or so. What else? I think that's it. We've checked everyone. There's been foods. Flies have been eaten. Luckily, my mum hasn't noticed that the number of boxes has changed significantly. I just keep saying that's the number I always had. It was 12, still have 12. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And thank you very much for watching. Please consider dropping a like and subscribing.